We burnt the inside of them. Put braces in them. And we have started our greenhouse. This is approximately where the door will be, where you enter. We've cemented the post in.
It's going to be a size 10 by 16. It's a start.
All I've done is squared my top up and got my top rafters ran today.
Thanks, hon.
Okay, so I've got the greenhouse finally framed out. I went through all of my corners and between my runners and filled it all in so I would have a good even facade to put my metal and my plastic on, or my polycarbonate on. So I think this is gonna work out pretty good. And it's not exactly square, but it's square enough that what little it's off, I can make up for in my sheets. So I think that is going to be fine. And now the next step, I've got to figure out how and what type of panels or vents I'm going to put in the bottom of this. And I'm going to put a vent, 2 vents on each side. 2 here at the bottom and 2 on this side at the bottom. And then we're going to get a solar exhaust fan. And I've not decided where I'm going to put that yet. I don't know if I'm going to... I'll probably put it somewhere here, maybe up here in the corner, somewhere up high to where it'll pull the heat out. And then I've got to build me a door. And I think I'm just going to use some maybe 1x3 slats and build me a door and just put the sheets over that to where it'll blend right in with it on the greenhouse. So that is the progress so far.
Soon to be greenhouse. Progress on the roof. roof finally going on. This is what we used. And then these are the channels. Almost done with the roof. It was a little hard getting the channels in till we put a little bit of dish soap on it. And the cracks, smoothed it out and slid it on. We didn't do little sections, we did whole pieces from end to end. The roof panels are on. The back is on. Walk around here inside and I'll let you see. Yep, it's looking pretty slick now. All we like is coating the beds, getting some gravel, the sides and the door. My little window is done. It's a 10-year panel with UV protecting in it. We're hoping it'll last for the 10-year period. Chickens work in the raised beds we just cleaned out. We coated the beds today inside, dug out the grass, poured vinegar on it. It's getting there. This is the back. Other side. Gravel the inside. Still gotta finish this side over here, the door, and one panel there. Just like 2 panels. And the inside fence and my desk table in there, shelving.
Shelves going inside the greenhouse. Get the bottom one. And then this one. And then another one's going up here. And then there's 2 raised beds.
Greenhouse build inside. My desk is completed. Our beds. We have 2 large beds inside. Place to sit large buckets, bags, whatever. 2 row of shelving.
As you can see, I've got lots of shelving. And then this is the heavy stuff on. We left it open down on the end here so that I could put tree if I needed to. It's growing. We're also going to install a solar water pump system. We drive up the solar.
I have 3 openings. There's one at the top, there's one at the side, and there's one at the other side. Now for the outside. Excuse the mess, we still gotta clean up. Well, we're not finished yet. We're gonna put fencing around the greenhouse area. And of course the water system. This is the front. It's a little bit cold this morning. That's our water barrel we're gonna use for the water system. There's the back. I have a little hen following me around. Miss Cooper. There she is again. She's the star of the show. And there you go. It's gonna be a pretty big area if we can just keep these little girls out. Let's go see my plant progress so far. Gotta get these in the bed soon. We started some more fodder for the chickens too. What are y'all doing in here? Out. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Come on, Jay. And look, trying to eat my fence going up. Greenhouse progress. Working on the gate right now. We have to put a fence up to keep them out. The gate, almost there. Just need some hinges. Look, no screws. It's beautiful. I have an audience in the greenhouse. Every now and then they come peek through the vents.
Okay, so I'm putting my fence up around my greenhouse. You can see the wire is pretty tight. And sort of hard to do with a one-person operation, but this is how I'm doing it. Instead of going out and giving $80 some for a fence puller or stretcher, I made my own. I just had some old scrap 2x6s, and I saw videos on YouTube where you buy 4 or 5 lag bolts and go all the way through them and all of that to tighten up on the fence. Well, I went out and checked my building and couldn't find no lag bolts this morning, so I decided just to use these. And the clamps worked really well. I just got done running that strand, the long one, down the hill on a slope, and it did really well. So I did that. I've got some of these heavy duty ratchet straps. And then I just strapped it on the back of my mower and pulled my wire. So if you don't want to go pay $80 for a fence stretcher or puller, I promise you that this works just as well. You can get your fence really tight with this. All right, hope this helps somebody. Thank you. Okay, so here's another look at the fence. And you can see it's pretty tight. And again, this is all I've done. Clamped a couple 2x6s together. Use some heavy straps, ratchet straps, to my mower. Tying it up to take the kink out. That easy. Thanks.
Greenhouse fence going up. We also had to put wire mesh over the fence because the chickens kept going in. One side complete. 2 more to go. And we've already got our vegetables in. I don't know if you can see them, but let's go in and have a peek. Tomatoes are in. Part of them. This is pumpkins. They haven't popped up yet. Sugar babies. Potatoes and onions are over here, and they're starting to come up. And then I'm waiting for my bales to get hot and cool off. More tomatoes in here that just came up. And then with some trees, cucumbers, zucchini, peppers, hot peppers, and more tomatoes. And I've got a persimmon and peach tree planted. And that is our greenhouse. So far. Fence is complete. He built braces for the bottom to hold the gravel, because we're going to gravel all this in here. Already started planting. We built this basically to keep the chickens out, because they'll come in and get in the beds and dig everything up and eat whatever you got, like that right there. Great. Go on. Out, out. Get. Spot. Go on. Like that. So that's basically why we had to put the fence around, because the chicken coop is right there. This is the chicken area. This is the greenhouse. And then our shed over there is basically to store stuff. Just finished the gravel inside the greenhouse. About 8 inches thick, probably. We've already started growing. This is our greenhouse. We've got 6 raised beds, 2 inside, 4 outside. This is our tomatoes, pumpkins, onions and potatoes. We started a little early. Sugar babies. Got some new ones coming up. And inside we've got persimmon trees, lemon lime tree, pepper plant, black pepper, banana tree. These are all experimental. We've got a persimmon trying to grow down there in the pot, and a peach. Got a line of onions going here. We've got tomatoes, bell peppers, black bamboo, and a whole line of black oil sunflower seeds for the chickens. We've also got fodder for the chickens. This is day 4. This is day 1. And I'm also trying to grow some monk fruit. That's about it in here, except up at the house we've got our hay bales, of course. Our straw bales. They've got tomatoes, cucumbers, and zucchini in them. And then on the end we've got a raised bed down there, and it's got strawberries. I've got some hot pepper plants and some herbs growing up there, and a tomato tomato also. Straw bale gardening. We've got tomatoes, zucchini, and cucumbers. Started. We have tomatoes, which is cherry tomatoes, sweet mint, chocolate mint. Haven't got the cilantro out yet. And some jalapenos, some Tabasco, and out here in this raised bed we have red strawberries, yellow strawberries, and pine berries.